Welcome back, YouTube. How you doing? It's been months that I haven't made a video, but this video is just gonna be a rat. And I woke up 7 a.m. and I want to make a video. I was like, fuck it. I finally have motivation to make a YouTube video. So, but the title of this video is Losing Friends. Being by yourself, you know? Like, like losing, like me personally, right? I lost tons of people in my life, right? But this year, bro, 2025, really put me to realize, really put me to like, it made me like realize that I put myself so much into people's like lives. Like I put myself so much. I always like care about their feelings. Like always like forgetting about myself. When I would hang out with all these people, I'd let them cross boundaries that I didn't really like, just to keep them in my life. But like realizing it, I'm like, damn, I should have walked away when it was so evident. I should have. Like this is one instance. I knew this person for like years, right? And every like group setting, he'd always make small digs and small little jokes. Like I now realizing it, he was very negative, and a really negative person, and he'd always make fun of me. And low key, bro, you don't need that shit in your life. You don't need negativity in your life. Like sure, he they were probably joking, but at the same time, bro, if you have a person in your life that like only is only negative, right? No, it doesn't have any positive. Or if like cut them out, you know, cut them out because they'll spread like cancer and they'll make you like forget your goals. Those are the kind of people that stay by your side to like feed off like your energy. Because like when I left that friend group, when I left that like friend, I was so drained, bro. And I was like, bro, you know, like now I have myself. I have to worry about myself. And I fell in love with the little stuff again. Because I used to smoke and like get fucked up. It was just to like cope with my problems. And then they got to the point where I couldn't stop, and 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 now I can say I was addicted. I was so addicted to weed, bro, because it was my safe place. It helped like get over like my problems. It helped me get off. Like it helped me like it didn't really help me. It just like made me a really bad person. Like I used to be a person that cared, about other people. Now I'm like, mm, you know, like you gotta be a very special person to me for me to like reach out. But now, like, I just want to be alone. Because for years I was always with somebody, you know. I was always with like a group of people. But now, when they left, I was like, you know what? I gotta get into little hobbies, you know. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta get into little hobbies, like or like get a new job, you know, like just like something to keep your mind off of that stuff, you know. Like keep your mind off of losing somebody, but in a healthy way, because if you just like lose somebody and you like gravitate to drugs and and, and like drinking, no, bro, I've gone through that, bro. I've gone through that, and it's not the right thing to do, you know. Like it's not, it doesn't help you in any way. It just prolongs your feelings, you know. Marijuana, for me, it like suppress so many things, bro. And it like when I was supposed to have a serious conversation with somebody, I'd be so fucked up and I'd be like I couldn't even talk, you know, I couldn't even like express I was feeling, you know. But at the same time, like, oh yeah, I couldn't even express how I was feeling. I was just so messed up. But now that it's December and 2025 is almost over, I realized I only have myself, you know, and that's all I really need. Now, you know, I was always like sad. I was always like, oh, I don't want to be alone, right? And so I let other people come into my life and disrespect me, and I genuinely like I'll always give love to everybody in my life. You know, I'd always be there for people, right? But you gotta slowly realize that people don't care for you the same way you care for them, you know? And once you realize that, you can move on and be a better person. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was not a good person when I'd smoke and when I couldn't cope with my feelings, when I couldn't like talk about my feelings, you know. I was a really, really bad person. Like I was selfish but now be more perspective of things. I'm more like yeah, I try my best every day. you know, try to try to I try to achieve a little goal every single day. You know, because if I don't, my mental health will go downhill, bro. If I don't set a goal to finish, my mental thing will go. You know, so I gotta like lock in. you know, I got a new job, uh, working at IHOP. Yeah, and yeah, sorry. Sorry, it's like 7 a.m. I just woke up and I was just thinking, you know, and I just wanted to get this off my chest, you know. Yeah, I mean, people are opportunists, you know. People like to feed off, you know, your energy. Yeah, you gotta realize. This is what taught me this year that I had to realize that nobody's gonna be there for me like I should be, because I lost a lot of connections this year, and low key, it's not any of their fault, I was so destructive. That's just my personality. I, I've accepted being alone, because I was just not good company, and that's okay, bro. I've accepted that. Fuck. I'm gonna go to the gym soon. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gym also. Yo, listen. Boom, boom. That's a little muscle. There's a lot of muscle right there. Boom, boom. Yeah. I'm going to the gym. Yeah. I rarely smoke. I this like November. No, what was it? Yeah, November. I was like, I'm not smoking anymore, And I'm 1 month sober. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I just wanted to rap and I just give you guys advice. You know, don't worry about being liked. You know, because there's always gonna be somebody. Don't worry about being liked by everybody, because that's never gonna happen. There's always gonna be somebody that says, "Oh, this guy sucks," like, "Oh, John sucks. Like he's so loud," like stuff like that. But yeah, that's really it, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's count how many times I yawned in the comments, bro. I won't. I don't have anything else to say, so see you guys later.